guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're diving back into some more better Minecraft. So as you can see, I am digging a lot. We need dirt, more dirt, all the dirt, just all the dirt, like literally every dirt. And I'm just going at it, trying to fill my backpack with dirt. Because if we're going to build anything extensive underground, anything more added to our area that we built last episode, we are going to need a lot more dirt to do so. And I'm also gonna need some sand and a way to smelt all that sand. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty fun. Rockets. Let's pop out of here. There we go. And let's go get some sand as well. So I'm thinking about right inside here, figuring out some way to make some sort of very simple super smelter. So to do that, I basically need some hoppers right here, and we can take this area, which should be perfect. Place some chests down like that, and then we're gonna have two hoppers that are facing down in the bottom, just like that. Get our furnaces nice and ready, place those right on top, and then we're gonna need well, technically I guess I would need a hopper in the top, but these actually need to be separated by one more block. One more block would actually work. Actually, you know what? I'm going to separate this side just because it's going to be a little bit simpler to fit this in. But basically, we're going to need two hoppers to fill this in. You know what? Should I do it angled? I should probably do it angled. Yeah, I'll change this whole thing. Sorry, I'm breaking this with a pickaxe. This one has the vein miner on it. So basically, if I go this direction, minus the sign. I might actually have to replace the sign. I'm thinking we do like also a smelter here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this sign. So I think I sort of have it. I went ahead and moved the name over here, but I think this is going to fit. So if I place the furnaces right here, we're gonna get some sort of super smelter. It's not gonna be crazy fast, but it is gonna be a lot faster, and I can just kind of let it sit here and do its thing. Is that really what I want? Actually, no. This actually needs to be pulled out one more, or this needs to go over one. There we go. So yeah, I'll move this over one block. Yeah, I need to be careful and not actually use my axe on this. There we go. And that should work. Like this should be the way. Yeah, this is how we want it set up. And this is where we're basically going to cook our glass, because over here there's a giant ravine, and I kind of want to put glass in the ravine and then maybe cover it with water. We'll see. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff we can do. First though, definitely need to get these set up. So we'll have that on this side, this one on this side. Get the chest here. And then we're going to need chests on the top as well. So this will go here. And then we're going to have some chests on top. And that's where we're going to input the items. Very sort of simple. Actually, I think we can input the items from the top as well. We could have even hidden this in the back. So I went ahead and made this sort of feel like it's stuck in this building. I think adding some, let's see, oak logs might actually we could probably go with the posts. Like adding a post right here kind of fills it in a little bit. Trying to make it sort of just fit. And now in these, we're going to do a couple of coal. Just get everything up and running. And then on the top, we should just be able to fill this with sand. Whole bunch of sand. What I'm going with. And that's going to split up between both. Just like that. Perfect. And end up with a bunch of glass as we're working on some other stuff over here. One thing is I've got to get a bunch of dirt laid down. So I'm planning on expanding out this direction, but I've got to clear a lot of stuff and I've got to get grass basically spread out over here into this area. And this is where the glass is going to go. It's basically going to be covering the ravine, but I need to get dirt over this basically on almost everything. So yeah, this may have taken a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take. Also waiting for all the grass to grow from the dirt. Yeah, that took even longer, and there's still gonna be some sections that just don't have enough light to be able to do it. And I decided to leave these areas because I'm actually gonna be planting a bunch of trees. This is probably not gonna look anything like it resembles now. Like once we get trees in here, it's going to definitely blossom. Now, I also want to add crops to the edges and stuff. Getting some wheat crops in here I think would make this look even better, considering the texture pack just makes it look super good. But I'm about to work on this project first, and that's placing down a lot of glass. And I mean a lot. Like I've got to, for one, make sure this whole edge supports all of this glass. Just like this. And I'm going to basically be filling this entire ravine here, covering it up with glass. Yep, I'll be back once this is done. So with all the glass placed down, I also went ahead and added some stairs and stuff to kind of give this sort of a nice little walkway. We have the glass placed down. Now, I need to get some trees, and I really think a mixture of different types is going to look really good. Other than, like, I know over here we have oak. Definitely going to have some oak in here, but maybe some of those like cherry blossom trees with like the pink leaves. I think all that would look really good. And let's see, as far as saplings go, like what all do we have? Oh, you know what? Some of the fruit and the starlet saplings would probably look pretty good. Now that I'm thinking of like all the different stuff that we've collected along the way, definitely oak, and definitely these, maybe these two trees and maybe some cherry saplings mixed in there, I think would look pretty darn good. Like, and then I'm just gonna bone mill some of these and see how it turns out. Like, I definitely want to cover up a lot of these areas like this, like get them nice and covered up with trees, so that way you don't really look into that direction, considering it's definitely like just mostly dead over there. I say that, yeah, I'm the one. I could go over there and do something with it. It's just, I believe that is just too much of a mess in that direction. Wonder what do these look like? Let's see, bone meal. Let's grab some of that. What do these look like? Oh yeah, these are gonna fit in perfect. Kind of bunch them together. Ooh, that actually turned into a large one. Is there just a random chance of it being like a big version? Oh yeah, this is gonna make this look so much better. So this bad boy is starting to look really good. Now, the only thing left, I think, is to add life to this by adding some little villager shacks. So I'm thinking like a couple of villager shacks in here. Maybe about 4 of them would be fine. Very similar to how like the way that regular villager huts look. And actually get villagers in here. And yes, I did put a little bit of an Easter egg back here. A nice little way to end this area, right? I think that looks good. And you can quit stealing my block. Quit stealing my block. Okay, never mind. So yeah, these trees actually look really good. And of course we have the occasional cherry trees that I did manage to get to grow. They were not easy to get to grow, but a couple of them grew, which I think fits in here perfectly. It's just definitely enough distraction to prevent you from looking back here. Just don't look back here. You know, I'm gonna make this, just grow these taller so you can't see all of that. So yeah, I'm gonna get some buildings built, and I might still go with the same sort of style that we went with over here with the spruce and oak and the laurels. Was it laurel? It started with an L, right? Lark planks, I think look really good. So and then we're gonna work on getting villagers in here, because that's a whole thing in itself, but we should be able to utilize our villager area to hopefully get that done, because there is a lot of villagers over there in that underground area from us just sort of just letting them kind of breed. And yeah, this area I shouldn't have to worry about issues happening like raids. Could you imagine a raid under here? That would be horrible. A raid under here like that, impossible. It would just be a nightmare. But anyways, let me get some buildings built. So I still have one more left, but I wanted to kind of show you the design I'm going with. They're still not 100% done because I still have to get this roof section done like that. I think that's it on all of the sides, at least all the sides that are pretty visible. There we go, got that in. Oh yeah, don't want to use my axe here. But anyways, same sort of color design. I still have to get some spruce or some oak fence sort of lined up here. I think this is gonna work perfect. Now we got to get the villagers in here. That's another subject. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do that. I got to get beds placed inside here, and that should be fine. Like we should have 4, 5. I think I feel 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. Yeah. So that's sort of what I wanted to go with. So as far as villagers goes, we may be able to put more than one bed. Yeah, inside these rooms, maybe put 2 in here per villager, or 2 in here, so that way we can get the villagers to breed nicely. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. I like these little houses, and then I'm gonna of course get some more trees up in here and get some lights, and this should look good, like having a light tank down here. Oh yeah. So we are about to flood this area with villagers. Now the rooms are looking pretty fresh. We got the 2 beds, got a lamp you can turn on and off, looking really nice. Also got some paintings, or got a painting up in here. This one's got a painting in here as well. Look how cute it is. Wait, is that actually, is it? It is what I think it is. Oh, it's so adorable now that I see exactly what it is. But yeah, we are going to place a warp plate right about here. I think that's a good spot. That's going to give it give us a nice amount of room, and also kind of even them out because we have this house over here and over here. Now, back at our other place, we need to take this thing out, and we need to go to the villager area, and we need to set up ourselves some sort of villager dropping trap where they land on this plate. Shouldn't be too difficult to do, and I want to make sure I filter out only villagers that, well, don't have a profession yet. That's kind of the point of this area. So as you can see, we do have a lot of villagers, like a lot. Let me see if I can crawl under here. There we go. And there's also a lot of villagers this way. So I don't know, like these guys have trades, but I don't think they've ever been like traded with. If they've not had anything done here, they can still be changed, which is great because that's what I want. So I need to basically remove this and this, and I'm going to create like a villager hole here. And I think I'm going to have to use, actually, I'm going to use a setup that is very similar to this. Will they just drop down into the hole? I don't know if they're like smart enough to avoid the hole or not. You know, we should probably try this at first and like just see if they're smart enough. I don't actually know. So at the moment, of course, it is nighttime. They're all going to bed. But if we take out Emerald, just a block, we should be able to lure the villagers into the hole. Oh, and they go. They are not smart enough to not go in the hole. Look at them go. And we can kind of pick and choose this way. Oh, this is going to work really well. Ah, you need to stay. You stay. So after sleeping, resetting my spawn point, let's get this guy back in here. These guys should all end up where they're at. I want them to stay because they have the cartographer table linked to them. But like these guys don't have anything really linked to them. They should follow me, no problem. This guy, well, so when it comes to following you, like they kind of work like any animal really kind of works. Like they will lose interest after a bit. So you do have to kind of keep messing with them till you get their attention anyways. This guy's just not wanting to pay attention to me. Like my kids. So I decided to place down a few different stands here. So I went ahead and made all of these different stands. Also a brewing stand because I feel like that one's really important. But we now have a villager for every single off profession, at least that looked interesting to me. So we have everything but the hunting. I didn't make that one. Gardening table, I did. So here are the new villagers. Like this one, of course, the oceanography, we have to have it for the sea lanterns. This one is the end. So we can actually buy end rods. You know what? Let's go ahead and get emeralds. Pop some of those out. Of course, we do have more back at the base, but let's grab this. Let's just see. I just really want to see what some of these interesting trades are. Because there are, wow, we can buy phantom membranes for a healthy amount of emeralds. I mean, when you have, oh my gosh, you can buy firework rockets. That's fantastic. I almost wonder if this thing offers an elytra. Dragon's breath. You know how nice this would be to have in some mod packs that really require dragon's breath? Oh my gosh, you would be a lifesaver. This one's a forestry one. Look at it offering the best log in the world. Birch. This is a villager that a lot of people honestly wish existed in Minecraft. Yes. Spruce logs, 100. Like, if you could do this, everyone would want to be your friend. Like, if you just get this in Minecraft, everyone would be your friend. This is the redstone engineer. Of course, buy all that. But the good thing is, with all of our mighty redstone, we can just trade you redstone, get our emeralds back. This also would be a nice one. I really wish its name was just Error. That would have been a lot better. Oh, dispensers. Oh man, I'm geeking out over all the villagers that I didn't dive into. But a lot of these villagers are like things that you would definitely want in like regular Minecraft. Regular vanilla. I guess that's why you'd call this pack Better Minecraft, right? And over here we have the Nether guy. Of course, we're familiar with that. And then this one is a different kind of logger, I guess you can say. Carpenter. It actually utilizes the sawmill from environmental. So, a little bit different villager. But all in all, I'm really liking this area. I think this gives life to the whole place. It's looking good. Now, I don't have any farms because I don't have any farmers. And I don't have any villagers over here, even though it'd probably be a good thing to have. But I kind of like this being, you know, the way it is. Apparently, these guys like walking down here into the water, which I don't blame them. I didn't make a little area for you guys to walk into the water down here. You guys should have like a little pathway, right? That leads down to the water. Nah, not gonna do it. I'm not that nice. I'm not that nice. Well, guys, I know today's a bit shorter of an episode, but I think quality over quantity, of course, is a thing. But I do want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. And, well, of course, that is going to be a huge thanks to Raven. Thank you so much for being a boss Patreon and supporting this channel. I really do appreciate it. And guys, of course, if you are interested in becoming a Patreon yourself, of course, you can find that linked down in the description below. Guys, I just want to give a huge thank you for all the support on this this Let's Play so far. It's been absolutely amazing. I can't wait to get the world download out for you guys. It's going to be coming soon for those of you who are a Patreon. And guys, if you haven't subscribed already, I highly recommend clicking that subscribe button so you can stay informed when I do publish new content, new videos, new anything. You guys will be notified first. And if you give this video a huge thumbs up, I of course would appreciate that, because it's just coming from me. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Of course, I'll see you in the next one. And as always, again, thanks for watching.